Today's episode of Python Papi, we're back inside our TensorFlow course and we're still doing our corrective measures module. Let's have a look at what we went over today. Now, luckily today, for you and me both, I already compiled things because I didn't have any plots to compare. So I went ahead and compiled things early so we can get ahead and just breeze right through this. So yesterday, if you recall, we went over the process of plotting and graphing out our new complex model. So we're going to pick up where we left off. So let me get and find exactly where we're going to pick up at. So here we're going to do our model dot evaluate on our complex model here, and that brings back the loss value of 39,688 for our test data, and the roots mean squared error value of 48,269. That's how we evaluated our model with the X test and the Y test. So from here we will obtain and print the Y predicted, or the YP for short, and this is how we will run that function. Let me show you exactly how we ran it. So it's the YP equals list, model.predict, X test, 0. And then we print out the YP, and this was the output. I actually went ahead and compiled this earlier and copied and pasted the outputs here, but as you can see, that's just this here right here. So these are the outputs here, or the returns for our Y predicted formula. Now next we will use a bar graph to plot our actual car prices versus our predicted car prices. These are the functions we will use to do that. So we have our YA, or our Y true in some circumstances, equals list Y test 0 dot numpy. Then we go ahead and go down. Then we have our YP equals list, or Y predicted, YP for short, equals list model dot predict X test 0. Then we print out the Y predicted, and this is the index for our bar graph. So you can see here we have an index equals numpy dot a range of 100, and plt dot figure, the width equals 0.1. Our plt dot bar, this is going to be our orange graph here, or orange bar here. Plt dot bar, the width. So the actual price is the YA, the predicted price is YP. The predicted price is going to be our orange bar. The actual price is going to be our blue bar. And this is how we actually label our bar graph. When it does pop up, you're going to see actual versus predicted price. That's going to be our x-axis label. Our y-axis label is going to be the car prices. Let me see if there's anything else. Yep, and notice that with our bar graph, we now obtain a model that performs way better than our previous model. Our blue lines represent the actual current price, and the orange lines represent the predicted prices. Our model still isn't perfect, but it's functionally is doing quite well. This is it here. So this is our bar graph. Now I had issues with this earlier because I didn't have the information under my data preparation file that I needed. So I had to go ahead and hunt it down in one of the other modules and bring it over to make sure it can correlate and run everything factually. But once I did find it, we were able to run it, and we actually got things moving forward. So like I said, the blue line is our actual pricing, and our orange line is our predicted pricing. And again, it isn't perfect because it still isn't picking up it's still only picking up the beginning prices. It's not picking up the complex model prices yet because we didn't put it where we needed. I just wanted to make sure that everything was working smoothly and running the way it should be working. But yeah, as you can see, we do have our car prices. This is the axis here for that, our y-axis. Now our x-axis, the actual versus predicted price. So yeah, everything is working smoothly. It's not perfect yet. Like I said, it is functionally working the way it should be. We just have to put it where it needs to be so it can actually read our complex model information. Now, I do apologize that we didn't get to go over that this morning, but I will keep you posted on the update. And I will keep you posted every step of the way as usual. But for now, this is the Python Papi, and you guys stay Gucci.